I was lucky to have a foundation in faith. I grew up in the church till about age 10. But my parents got the divorce when I was like 10. By 17 or 18, we had gone through like tons of chaos, family problem. I mean, we'd been homeless, my younger siblings, and I was like pretty angry kid, not much left, barely graduated high school. Had willingly walked away from the faith. Started trying to figure out what was wrong, and I thought, okay, I'll get enrolled in school, and I did that, and I thought, okay, maybe I need a girlfriend. I'm feeling kind of lonely, and so I got a girlfriend, and that's not the answer to your problems. So I was like, oh man, maybe I'm missing something being in my hometown, so I'm gonna go travel. It was, I saw some cool sights, but it was not what I was looking for. I was looking for something more, and so I decided to just work hard. I started like acquiring those, symbols of success and status, and I just thought kind of then that I can keep doing this. I can keep, for the next 30 years, I can keep chasing these things, or I can start seeing what this is all about from an adult perspective, seeing what the faith and spirituality and church and God are all about. And then I came to Riv when Justin was doing a message on Ephesians and idolatry, and he related it to our times perfectly, and that made me realize like it's not so different. The message is just as relevant today as it was back then. And I was like, well, if that's true, then there's probably a lot in here that's still just as applicable today as it was then, because we're still people. And it kind of hit me that in that particular message that I had a lot to learn from this place in general. To do spiritual work, it's going to take effort. It's going to take some discipline, and being active is both physically active in the church and volunteering and putting yourself out there. And also, there's a lot of worldly things right now and philosophies and things that are really attractive. But the thing is, when you choose to do this, in my opinion, when you choose to be a Christian for real, and not sit there in church and kind of fiddle with the idea, but when you choose to do it, it's a sacrifice. Yeah, you sacrifice all that, all these other paths, all these other choices you have in your life to choose one. I had to believe it. I had to see if it was true for myself to pursue this, and it is truth. There's comfort to realizing like you don't have to follow these self-help teachers about perfection. Nothing's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna keep falling down. In belief in the gospel and in Christ, you get the opportunity to fight every day. And you get to rest in the knowing that what you're doing matters. What you're doing is you are reading truth, and you know that you will change through this. And for me, it's been choices, and it's been choosing to pursue what I know to be true and to know what I'm aiming at.